I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I'm changing the things I cannot accept. My name is Marcellus Ojambo, aka OJ Marcelo, and this is another episode of Green and Fruitful Show. This is where we are always in the business of sowing seeds of wisdom for a flourishing life. Yeah, I have been thinking about scenarios where sometimes you leave your brother or your sister or your friend or your neighbor in a problem that you can help solve. You see someone out there, somebody maybe you don't know, being mistreated. Ama you are in school, you see a fellow student being bullied, or you see a teacher harassing, or you see you are working at a certain job station and you see your fellow worker being harassed, being overworked, or being fired for nothing just because they have a different opinion or they don't want something to do the person. And you can't talk because haijanifanyikia. I am talking about justice, and not just justice, social justice. Have you ever been in a situation where you've seen injustice and you've kept quiet? Remember when I talk about social justice or the word justice, this is just a concept of fairness and equality when it comes to distribution of resources, privileges, opportunities. Yeah? And this is to make sure that each and everyone's right is protected. This is a state that will bring equality. This is a state that will bring diversity, where now people accept each other. This is a state that will help all of us get access to every resource that we need. This is a state that will help myself and yourself grow. The social development, the growth will come when everybody feels like we are in an equal and safe space. I'm just here today to urge you to raise your voice when you see any inequality or any injustice, because this has happened for quite some long time and we kept quiet. Yeah, we've seen countries where people have been deported just for a dissenting opinion. We've seen scenarios where people have been denied chances, maybe because he comes from a tribe ambayo maybe these people are this, or comes from a political divide. Because leo hii, and remember, injustice anywhere is a threat to injustice everywhere. Leo hii ukinyamaza, uone nikiumia ama ndugu yako hapo kanda kiumia, remember tomorrow is coming. Remember that justice is not a favor. Sawa? Access to privilege, or the concept of having privilege, the event of having fair resources, the event of having fair distribution of opportunity, the event of having a diversified and a more understanding mind is the concept of social justice. I'm requesting all of us to be the ambassadors of social justice, be the ambassadors of equality for a better world. Be these good persons so that you might have a good generation that will follow your path. Don't let your neighbor or your friend go through injustice with their sin. Fight. That is a good cause, even if you have to pay for it in your world. Be the change you want to see in the world. For injustice anywhere, injustice everywhere. Martin Luther said. And together, if we do this, we'll be planting seeds of inspiration, and we'll be lighting or igniting the light of possibility, all for a flourishing life. Adios. I love you.